I guess we're live.
Are we live?
Oh, we're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of, you might want to look at your screen. It's a little scary up there.
Push to talk.
I know, but it's push to talk, yeah.
Pornhub unanchoring. Are we watching
Angel, I think it's...
Dawn, do you not know what the fuck's been happening this week?
Not at all.
Have you not even looked at the title of the fucking show? Jesus Christ.
No.
And to be completely honest, if you don't know, we're not going to tell you for 20 minutes, aka, as per the Dawn rule. So you're going to have to sit there and guess.
Yeah. I don't actually think that's Pornhub. That's Palmhub, right?
Yeah, it's Palmhub.
Palmhub. It's just, makes it look, better.
Conning. It's great conning.
Yeah. I love the wrecking ball. The wrecking ball is beautiful, Mac.
I thought I'd add that. I thought you'd appreciate
I love
that.
it.
And Horrendous is as he is every week, powering the being powered by the collective power of two old men.
Please.
What? This is wholesome. It's Palmhub. Isn't Palm like a nutritious drink, right? That you can have? Palm?
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
nutritious. By the way, we happened to I think it was on Netflix. So this is our pre 20-minute rule, right? So I don't know if I mentioned this. Found a series called Lucifer. It's just freaking hilarious.
Oh my god, I love Lucifer. I have watched Lucifer? Every season.
I'm in end of season 3. So
okay, so end of season 3 was the original ending because Fox was canceling it, and then Netflix picks it up in season 4 and 5. So that's why season 3 seems kind of like this weird finality to it. But
there's a little bit of that.
Yeah, right. It doesn't make the last episode makes no fucking sense. It's stupid. Yeah. But the 4 and 5, I think they only do 4 and 5, maybe 6. But that continues it. But instead of being a nice 20 episode long season, it's here's 10. So you barely get any story. You're like, God damn it. So, but yes, what is it? Tom England or something like that. God, he's so fucking hot too.
Talking about the guy who plays Lucifer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's just cool. I like him.
No, he's hot. I want you to say it.
Not to me. Sorry. He's good looking. All right. The other thing is we stumbled across the movie. Total debauchery, by the way. Debauchery warning on this movie on Netflix. Total frat movie.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my God. It's just terrible and funny at the same time. So
the name of it is
Total Frat Movie.
Oh, it's just called Total Frat Movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this kind of in the realms of BFS, that sort of thing, or?
It is, but different. Yeah. I would say Or what do you mean BFS? Oh, what's BFS? I was thinking Blue Mountain State when you said that, so that's another.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Blue Mountain
series.
State's kind of sort of yeah.
Okay.
Blue
But
Mountain
not
funny as well.
Yeah, good and bad everywhere. But yeah, it was funny. We were laughing.
Oh, Goonie, that's so unfortunate.
Especially in the beginning of it when the lead guy is the resident advisor for his floor, and some nerdy guy comes up to him and says, can I use the common room for my private lab experiment? So yeah, when you find out what that is, it's hilarious.
Oh man.
So, Dawn, you were all hot and bothered about somebody else earlier on pre-show. Who was that?
If you guys have not watched the new season of The Boys, the latest episode that came out, the guy is playing Soldier Boy, which is a character that's been kind of alluded to throughout the whole series. And they're finally exploring it. And he's supposed to represent toxic masculinity this season, which you could definitely tell with how he talks and everything. And I'm like, I don't care if he's the biggest asshole in the show. He's so hot, I would do anything. He's just like my perfect kind of like he's buff, but not like too buff. Scruffy beard, dark hair, deep voice,
Dawn
assertive.
apparently never watched Supernatural.
Yeah. Did
No,
somebody clip that?
No, I didn't. I did not watch Supernatural, but I know he's from Supernatural. But he's not a big buff like hot soldier guy in Supernatural. Okay.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He's a dweeb, half of it.
No.
He was tragic.
Dean is not a dweeb at all.
Listen,
ever.
Dean had a tragic hair from the early 2000s. All right.
Sure,
Hair.
but
What is tragic hair?
I promise you, at no point was Dean the dweeb.
Oh
He was
no,
Sam.
I would watch it, but oh, murder time. Sorry, I'm playing a dinosaur game too, and I just found somebody and I'm scaring them for fun.
I swear to God, every week you're playing that dinosaur game. Like,
Yeah.
She is.
She should be
Well,
like.
I needed to move my dinosaur, so it's like, it's easy. I don't even have to pay that much attention. I just run around. So,
Have to move my dinosaur?
Yeah.
Why do you have to move your dinosaur?
Well, because we're gonna nest later in a different spot. So everyone else moved last night, so I gotta move to get to them. We have to be together.
Yeah.
So I gotta run past the map.
By the way, let's move on to the food section.
No, we're still on the Hawkeye section.
Oh, Hawkeye section. Okay, what's left on the Hawkeye?
I mean, honestly, do you get like who here watches The Boys? I know some of you probably do.
Oh,
I actually have never really gotten into it.
Oh my god, go watch it. It's so funny and gory and gritty. You will like it.
It is. She's a woman. She's gonna tell you what to do, so that's how it works.
It is gory and gritty and fun. It's supposed to be like a parody take on like if superheroes were real, like in art, like in the real world, and like the guys that play all the different parts do a really fantastic job. There's one character that like they're not like a main character or anything, but they pop up like I think in so far 2 or 3 episodes now of a guy called like Love Sausage, and his superpower is an extendable giant penis.
Love sausage.
Dawn, you need to watch Powers.
We're gonna do new sitcom. It's gonna be called Dawn and the Love Sausage.
I'm just saying, like, that's one of the funny ones, but the first episode basically starts off.
Let me get straight. Love Sausage's superpower is a large boner.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like it's not like it's 10 inches. This is like a long tentacle that's like 20 feet long.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. What does he do? Just spin around in the middle of the room and knock all the bad guys down? How does this work?
No, he's not a superhero. He was actually like kept in an insane asylum for a while, but
it's basically
he can strangle somebody with it.
Oh, so what is that, like more octopus hentai or something like that going on there?
Oh yeah, there's a couple octopus scenes in this that they've added recently. You'll know what I mean, chat, if you watch the episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Duck Killer, are you who I think you are? By the way, Duck Killer just subscribed tier 1 for 4 months straight.
Thank you very much, Duck.
But no, it's really funny. The first episode was.
I gotta see what newer Maury said. I gotta name my buddy the Love Sausage.
I just want to say, if you can strangle somebody with your genitals and you get put into an insane asylum, like I think you have I think you have credible reason to basically say that you've been locked up, without due cause. Because you have extenuating circumstances there, I think.
By the way, I can't believe Alchemisty is actually watching the show. Shout out to Alchemy. Don't you have access, Alky, to this? I don't know. But yeah, Duck Killer and Alky.
I missed them.
Patriotic tendencies guys. They're awesome dudes. So, yeah, Dawn. Yeah, we all hung out in Vegas.
Nice.
So, yeah. So yeah, welcome guys. Nice to see you. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so again, all right. So we got really, what? He's got the wrong name. What's his superhero name?
What?
The love sausage, is that his?
Oh, he's not a
superhero?
superhero. He has powers. That's it.
Oh, he has powers. He should. He should. That is truly the implementation of the guy who should have been named Long Duck Dong.
During the first episode,
Richard Long Duck Dong?
one person gets basically
Love
exploded.
sausage. Exploded.
Yeah.
From the tentacle.
No, just by someone running through the speedster running through them. Their whole body just explodes.
Wasn't that a topic last season? Because he was, dope. Somebody was doping with the speed drugs, right?
Well,
That was first season.
The first episode. The first episode is usually in the first season, Eric.
Okay.
That's actually very true, Soth.
I thought she meant the
Usually
first episode of the new season.
No.
So, see, I was just out of sync. That's all, guys. Okay.
Unless you're watching Love, Death, and Robots, because
Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, they have different orders for the episodes.
The Midnight Meat Train from Robin.
Eric, have you not seen Love, Death, and Robots?
I have not. In fact, I've never heard of it until this show.
Oh, it's a collection of short animation films.
So someone is the first time chatter, guys. Hold on. So someone's a first time chatter, and they say this stream says it's a gaming stream, but it looks like it's not a game. So you must be new here. So the first 20 minutes of our show, we talk about anything else but the game to catch up and bond, as well as have a little icebreaker with our chat. It's called the Dawn Rule. I'm Dawn, so it's because I like to talk about the game and they don't. So we will get to the game at some point.
You like to talk about the game and we don't. It's that you like to talk about the game and we like to annoy you.
I know they do.
I know.
So it's a happy compromise.
Exactly.
Eric, they are 15 minutes per episode. Okay. So
yeah. The Vault. There's not a lot to talk about in Ketchup.
There are some sort of silly episodes for sure, like in Love, Death, and Robots, but there are some really good ones as well.
Yeah. By the way, The Vault.
I watched Pop Squad yesterday, and man, they went super serious on that one.
It's like how I can only watch a few episodes of Black Mirror at a time.
Yeah, but I mean, they are 15 minutes each, right? So you can just put one on, right?
Yeah. So The Vault said he wanted to talk about Ketchup. There's really not a lot to talk about Ketchup. Heinz Ketchup. That's it. Story over. We're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently, there's banana ketchup as well.
What?
No. You Americans don't know the best ketchup, and I'm gonna go get it and show you.
See what you did, The Vault.
Okay.
See what you did.
I'm literally gonna go get it and show you.
We're gonna get we're gonna get actual.
Is he gonna bring out a jar of mayonnaise and dip French fries in? What's gonna happen?
I don't know. Anybody in chat want to guess as to what he's actually bringing?
Yeah.
Go at it. Because I have no idea. Literally none.
All right, he's back.
He's back. He clearly doesn't live in a mansion.
No, I don't live in a mansion. So, every German watching right now can probably confirm this. This ketchup is the shit. Okay.
Does that say Squeeze Whiz ketchup or something? Curvy?
No.
Is that curry ketchup? No, curry does not belong in ketchup. That's bullshit.
Curry ketchup.
Absolute bullshit. Curry should not be in ketchup. No, you violated the rules of ketchup.
Is it just some rando kind of version of ketchup or something?
No.
You probably dip your fries in your milkshake, don't you?
So, curry as in curry powder, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
That's usually the ketchup you eat here with currywurst.
Okay.
All right. We got 1 minute left, so squeeze it in, boys and girls. That really was a bad choice of words, wasn't it?
So
that was the best choice of words.
I'm just wondering, since ketchup is originally a fish sauce, what makes the curry version so much better for fish?
I've always loved ketchup on my fish sandwich, and I have never known.
Arendis.
Yes.
You mix it with mayo.
Yeah.
But then it's not ketchup.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Mayo is disgusting.
At that point, it's McDonald's.
Actually, mayo and ketchup isn't bad.
No, mayo
Don't just say
itself
mayo
is
is disgusting.
Never.
What the fuck?
Fuck
All right, I'm going
that.
to just drop this bomb with like 30 seconds left, okay? By the way, bologna, American cheese, Miracle Whip, and yellow mustard. Awesome sandwich. You can throw a little lettuce on there if you want too, but don't go beyond that.
You can screw yourself with the Miracle Whip.
That all sounds terrible. Barbecue sauce or nothing. Fuck off.
I mean, I am very much partial to like Levi Roots' like barbecue sauce and some little bit of mayo.
I like almost every barbecue sauce in some way. Like I'll eat almost any.
Yeah.
Whether it's the thick,
except the curry,
thick creamy. I'll do the thick and creamy. I'll do the vinegary. I'll do the super duper sweet. I like the super sweet usually, but you know,
I'm gonna eat a permane sandwich when I come back from vacation on the show. Just hot sauce sandwich.
Soft, can you chuck me or chuck into either staff or Metro Messages the name of that tomato ketchup sauce?
Yeah.
yes, this is a Goon stream, the robot builder. We are Goonies.
Yes, and in the eyes of any pappies here, being a member of the initiative, I'm also a goon because that's how it works, apparently.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Your brother. Like everything else. Look at the bees. I love Headbanger Bee. If that's what that is, I don't even know what it's called. Terrible. I see bees all over. I recently talked about killer bees. I was on a Facebook group about a place I go vacation, and one of the resorts, like in one of their little lagoons that they have, a big giant alligator moved in, and they removed it. Like all the people who live on the island, like, oh my God, they're protected. That's not a nuisance just because it's at a hotel by some people. And I'm like, I think when the killer bees nest in your house, that's just nature. Don't remove them. I'm like, remember last year some little kid got eaten by an alligator at Disney? I said, I'm sure that's a nuisance and a risk. 2 years ago, whatever it was. I don't care.
Well, the reason why, Eric, is because if alligators are certain sizes, if they get found in areas with people, you can't relocate them because they'll always try to come back, so they have to be killed. So that's why it's hard to report them. Like, if you don't want to blame the animal for doing what the animal does, it's hard to report that there's an alligator living in the lake behind your house because if it's over a certain footage, it's not going to be relocated. It's just going to be killed. Now, alligators are off the endangered species list. They're one of the few species that have successfully been able to be taken off the endangered species list. So they're actually not protected per se anymore, other than just normal fishing game rules.
On the island, they're protected because if they're a certain size and different things, and you can't just move them out of anywhere, right? They've got to be a actual prescribed nuisance in a nuisance area. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they are a little protected where they were talking about. So they weren't completely wrong, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, you don't want something where there's little 3-year-olds running around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bad idea.
That's where you just got to balance what's the risk versus for each side.
Canadian geese, at least where I am, are still protected, Rashami. And you can't disturb them after they've nested until the little ones can fly. I live in a place where Canadian geese migrate down and they stay here and never leave.
They're like, this is good. We're good.
Although that does let me talk about the time when a friend of mine was teeing off and a Canadian goose was right in front of him, and he teed off and the little goose's head went poof.
Oh no. So
we're like, oh my God. He's like, oh my God, I didn't think I would hit it in the head.
Wow.
Yeah. We have bears here too.
Murderer.
We have bears walking around all over. Yeah, I'm sure he did. It was an accident. It wasn't intentional.
Just random
no one's gonna mourn
roving bears.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have random roving bears.
Nice.
In my area, we do where I live, and I'm not like in super country area either. So.
All right, Eve time. Please tell me what is happening that I'm supposed to know about.
Well, just before that, cheers, Isan 999 for the Prime sub.
Yep.
Thank you muchly. Yes, Eve. Might as well fucking talk about Eve. It's 25 past after all.
Yeah.
I gave you guys an extra 5 minutes.
Well, that's right.
So, what's happening?
Someone unanchored something and got caught unanchoring it.
A guy shot a guy.
I haven't been. I've been on like 2 fleets this week. Do I have to go to Reddit to find out since you're going to drag your heels on telling me?
I've been trying to deploy, but like I swear every single time a deploy fleet is actually happening.
There's literally one happening like right now.
I mean, we just finished. We just finished clearing out head GP earlier.
You're not. You're sitting there staring at a screen. It's not like anything's changing. I literally moved a dinosaur while we were talking. This is not that hard.
Oh, get you! It's a fucking dinosaur. It's not a fucking super
I had to actually hold the button down the whole time.
How much is that? How much is that dinosaur worth to you, Dawn? How much is it worth to you? Fucking nothing. If it dies, oh, big deal.
Is your Titan gonna die?
I don't. Well, if I'm not fucking paying attention, it might.
Yeah, but you only click like 4 times the whole move up. You're like, jump gate, jump to Dino, jump to this. Then you sit like 20 minutes in between. You would be halfway there through the show.
But guess what, Dawn? I'm not going from 1DQ, am I?
Well, that's not my problem.
No, that's not your problem. That's my problem, and I have to deal with it. So shut the fuck up. Stop telling me how to deal with my shit when you're not in my fucking position.
I don't know. I already moved, so.
It's just you know, it's just one of those things that like it's unfortunate over the last two weeks I haven't been able to deploy because real life's been getting in the way every single time that I wanted to or had the opportunity to. I actually at this point in time I just feel like grabbing a shuttle and just going down to GTAC.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty much the only way right now.
Because typically if a Titan fight's actually going to happen, they'll be like, Titan, move up, let's go! And like get all the stragglers.
Yeah, probably. And then the stragglers will get bubbled. And then we'll just sit there.
Since we're not explaining what is happening, I will go to
Well, you should. Go do that.
I don't know
Dawn,
what's happening, so I have to go look it up now.
Go.
Let's see.
I do love this group. Fucking hilarious.
Arendus has been surprisingly quiet.
Lego shit.
I know, he has.
Yeah, it's because I'm actually doing something else.
Ah, you see.
He's on a move up. Probably.
No, I'm not. And no, it won't be a we're moving capitals up from 1DQ. Get your shit to the deployment zone now, because when the fight happens, no one's going to have the time or patience to fucking escort your ass 15, 20 jumps. Do it now.
True.
Get it done. The next time you move up, go on it.
Do it.
It's also annoying that I like, you know, tried to put in as many fucking doctrine ships into my super to move, and it's only like half full.
And it hasn't moved.
I know, that was and that was the hard part. Like, I just started throwing more ships into my Titan to move it because I was just like, well, I have so much space. I should try.
What? Hey, they're a bot builder. He's going to sleep. Isn't that sad, people?
Don't worry about him. He's just being a salty pants.
A salty pants.
But There is literally no Reddit thread about what's happening. Whenever
I'm butchering this name, but MS Pam Q, that is exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, so since it's not on Reddit, what the hell is with the Keepstar?
Which Keepstar?
It's a fucking hostile Keepstar that decided decided to unanchor because they, were doing so well.
And
so
because of that, I decided to name the show the Keepstar Abort Edition. Okay, if you don't like it,
but we're not actually attacking it, or have we attacked it?
I don't fucking know.
Which way are you even fucking talking about?
This is the one that's unanchoring.
That Keepstar horrendous.
On the screen.
But by the way, it was taken.
Want me to actually watch the stream too?
I watch the stream all the time.
I watch it to watch the people bitch at me about it.
Dawn, look at the tickers. Look at the tickers. Clearly, it's not blue to Goonswarm. Fucking hell!
But it's a blue arrow on the Keepstar.
Because it may have been taken. The picture may have been taken by a spy character that was blue to it. Jesus fucking
that's confusing.
Christ.
You've got MS Paint, right? Can you just color it red?
I gotta tell you, man. McLeod's not putting up with any shit this week. Normally he's like this.
Dawn is being
brain dead
level dumb. I'm sorry, Dawn is just being brain dead level dumb right now.
No, it's a blue.
Do you need a Snickers? Come on, get that guy a Snickers. Somebody, run it over.
I expect. I don't know. Fucking Christ. Maybe
just embrace it. Just embrace it. Like, Dawn, no, Dawn, it's blue because it is blue, Value joined the Imperium. Did you hear that?
Get a cookie.
I don't know who ANCXI is.
I mean, honestly,
I just told you who it is.
I don't even pay attention to have our own tickers.
How could you actually go with what do you expect on this stream? What do you expect here? It's like the answer is clearly always going to be total and complete incompetence.
We're good.
Not necessarily from you guys, but just from everybody actually talking.
Guys, we have fun. We love the game. We love the show. We love chatting with each other and you guys every week. So yeah, just take it in.
We're just assholes who give one another a hard time.
A little bit. Mainly you giving everybody shit, actually, Rennis, but you're quiet today.
Oh yeah. Soft never gives anybody any shit, right?
No, never.
No, he's my favorite German, man. You can't talk bad shit about him, okay? Just back off.
I thought Apple was your favorite German.
Well, don't tell Apple.
I definitely don't.
Okay.
The love sausage gives people a hard time as well.
Sorry. Like, I would hope that he gives us a hard time.
Yeah, flaccid time is nothing anybody wants to look forward to. So other than this Keepstar and anchoring, I guess we're going to try and keep it from an anchoring. What else is happening this week in Eve? Anything?
I saw a few things on Reddit of people being absolute fucking tryhards in Lego.
I did see that. I actually like that competition. I think that's a nice little crossover thing because Lego lends itself very well to Eve spaceships, and then it's just a fun out-of-game thing for people to do. And some of the designs have been really cool.
I don't know why, but I find the elegance in just a two-piece avatar build to be fantastic. It's still my favorite.
Yeah. I think it's fantastic. I like that kind of stuff. Those little out-of-game competitions that still let people express their passion for the game without really affecting the in-game mechanics is a nice little side.
I think. Hang on. I think this. Where is it? I think this. This Lego. This Sharon though. It is like fucking full on effort.
Wow.
Are you showing
wow, that is cool.
Oh, it looks
That
good.
is quite something.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look at that shit.
Wow. I'm just gonna wow, that's amazing.
Just so
you know,
know,
want somebody to create.
The length of that is 133 centimeters.
Wow.
What's that in real units?
Just over a meter.
Every 2.5 centimeters is a.
Yeah, I was gonna
inch.
say, so it's
meter and 1 meter 30 centimeters. I think.
So it's a little
or
over
I'm
3
being
feet.
just absolutely fucking terrible at doing things, but that's pretty fucking special.
It is. You know what I want somebody to do is the old Caldari carrier or dreadnought. Sorry, I don't remember the name of it though, because it's been gone so long I've forgotten it.
Wait, what do you want to know? The Caldari dreadnought?
The old Caldari carrier, actually. Before they, maybe.
Old Caldari carrier. Oh man, that's so long ago.
When it was an offensive carrier rather than a Logi.
It's the Chimera.
Yeah,
Might be.
Chimera.
Yeah, might be. Yeah.
So definitely. It's a trick question.
Yeah, the Chimera. I got. Now I love that ship. I love the shape. I love the shape and the way that. No, I love the shape and the way that ship looked. It was just cool.
I'm like thinking here. Wait, old Caldari carrier? They didn't change anything about it. Like,
is it
what?
That's
they changed the model at one point, but really the only reason, Eric, you don't see Chimera out there much is because you just don't see them.
Yeah. No, I thought they changed them.
Bad? They even have a bonus. That's good. What are bonus? Ugh. But other than the war, see, when does the new CSM take over the duties?
I think they already did.
Did they?
Like, I think as of the election.
Yeah, it used to be like right after.
As soon as they were announced, they always that's basically it. Once they're announced, that they're the new CSM.
Why did I think the Chimera converted to Minakawas? I don't know. Something in my brain is missing.
They did convert triage chimeras to Minakawas, just like triage nids became lifts.
Yeah, you had to have a triage module on it. Yeah, you had to have a triage module on it when the kind of introduction occurred.
Gotcha. Let's see. I thought that converted, but I thought it converted all of them, so I apologize for that.
No, I had.
I love the way that ship looks.
I had 2 carriers at the time. I think I converted one to an apostle and one. I kept one as a carrier. I still haven't lost it.
Shoebox with a wing. I like the shoebox with a wing.
Is this a time where we give out a warning to people who will take CCP up on the 50% offer?
Oh yeah. Why don't you talk about
potentially?
that?
I know that Bard knows more about it than I do or other people, but
yeah, Bard
he said he'll be done 20 minutes ago, and it's almost fucking 40 minutes now, and Bard isn't here because he's a complete cock.
That's how we talk about our friends.
I'm gonna poke him. I'm like.
Are you gonna poke him with the super sausage or whatever the fuck that thing is?
We're gonna say
it's possible.
While he's poking Bart, let me fill you in. We currently have special offers on flexing your account and on MCT, multi-character training, which are 50% off. And we currently don't know if when you take up that offer, it automatically goes into a recurring sub. And we also don't know if it goes into a recurring sub if you keep getting that 50% off. Probably not, though. So if you take CCP up on that offer, please check that it doesn't switch to a recurring sub so you don't spend money you weren't expecting to be spending in 3 months. Or 6.
Also, thank you very much for the sub bar.
I had to do it in get you.
Yeah,
fucking
no, that's
ping.
fair. That's fair. I only poked you because like we're at that point where you know more about this than I think everybody in the room right now.
Barely. There
I
is
don't know
drama
anything about it.
Packages that CCP do, even if they're mainly like the Destroyer pack, but a couple others have got it. Oh, Eric, you're reverbing me, or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
What do you mean a reverbing?
He's got a little echo.
Echoing, that's it. God damn it, wrong words. Sorry, I'm still tired.
You're coming over the headphones. You're not on the speaker.
Yeah, I know, but like for whatever reason, to some degree, people were echoing through your microphone. I don't know how. Anyway, this is one of the packs, right? The so
the Destroyer one is the main one where you buy the bundle, you get the 1 month Omega, and then it automatically resubs you at full price thereon. There's been
So
I'm trying to remember who the creator was. There's a creator who's normally quite positive with CCP, and he about a month ago he turned around and went, "Look, this ain't cool. There's another pack that was done for a weekend event," and he called it out because it was like, "Look, it shouldn't be that I'm buying a pack for, I think it was skins and stuff like that come with a bit of sub alongside it, and it automatically renewed again there," and that was quite a big one. And so my first question when all this went down with which one was it? The Omega Alts bundle stuff, right? This is what I told you before the show. The Omega Alts bundle that brought it down to the normal price. My first question, along with a couple other people that I've seen since, was, well, you know, is this going to have the same issue with the automatic renew as previous packages? And we were reassured by people from CCP and CSM who had been reassured by CCP that no, this problem has been fixed. And last week, we found that no, the problem hasn't been fixed, and people were renewing at full price for their Omega Alt subs.
So what you're saying is it's time to go to our new CSM members and complain about this again, so this can be fixed.
Thing is, so despite all the arguing, I said this, and I'll be nice here. Despite all the arguing me and Brisk had done before, we managed to have a civil discussion on this, and I mentioned it to him, and even he said he'd been reassured by CCP that this was a solved issue. Like, I don't think going to our CSM is going to fix this, because either they don't know what they're doing or they're lying shits.
Hey. I think you're misrepresenting things a little bit there, Bard.
Wait, hold on. In what way? Go on.
It can be both.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to be clear. I'm when I say that, I refer to CCP, not CSM.
You said or.
Like,
well,
they
it's not an exclusive or horrendous.
So
it's an inclusive.
Let's get it right.
They could be lying and incompetent, is what Horrendous is trying to say.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't keep happening after it's been raised time and time again by content creators. It doesn't happen by accident, right?
Of course it doesn't happen by accident. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves here. This is by design.
This is, yeah. I'm going to check for the content creator who I referred to that had it about a month ago and what pack it was with him.
So just out of interest, just to kind of clear things up, like when you purchase that pack, it doesn't just like resub you for full price Omega, it resubs you for that pack at a full price rather than at the discounted price.
No. Omega at full price.
Oh, okay.
So if you buy the
1 month.
Yeah,
I presume that's what's going to happen. Well, unless they fix it with Durashaka. Yes, Hateless. That was it. It was Hateless.
Hateless does this kind of stuff. Yeah, quite often.
You know, he's normally a pretty positive guy for CCP, and he sat there and was like, "This ain't cool. You need to fix it."
Yeah, Hateless has done a few of those sorts of things where he, dives into, what you get for these packs. The sort of like more controversial sort of packs.
Look, Twiggy. It's not about that you can disable this. It's not about that you can cancel the recurring sub. It's about tricking people into a recurring sub without making it clear to them that they're getting a recurring sub, right? So a lot of people will not notice and will have this money going to CCP without them realizing it, right? And that's what's not okay.
So what you're saying is you have to manually go in and abort that sub and then put another sub onto it.
But it's not an uncommon practice with many subscription services, right?
It's not with the normal subscription. Where this seems to be crossing the line is when it's packs like the Destroyer pack, or I can't remember exactly which one Hateless referred to. I'm scrolling through his video now to look, but it was something similar to say, it was one of the packs that was related to an in-game event, a bit like the Federation Grand Prix one. It was stuff related to that came with a bit of Omega on the side, and then the next month it just full price renews you into subscription.
Yeah, lots of subscriptions that renew at full price. I mean, I've seen that a lot. Not that I'm saying that when CCP says we fixed this, right, that they should have fixed it, right? If they tell us we're not going to do this, but yet they keep doing it, that's one thing, right? That's bad.
Yes.
But it's not an uncommon practice to say, hey, here's your introductory reduced rate, and then next month or in 2 months you'll renew at the normal rate. I mean, that happens.
So here we go. Hateless brought the Retriever pack to show the issue on his stream. So that might be another pack again that he's done. But yes, like every pack you get that has any form of Omega in it just renews like it. People have, and I think this is where you're right, Eric, right? If they said, okay, look, that's just a limitation of our system, we can't really fix it. Yeah, okay, that seems annoying, but they at least haven't lied to people's faces when they keep repeatedly saying the issue is fixed. Because it happened the first time, they told everyone it was fixed. It then happened with Hateless. He brought it up. They told him it would be fixed. And then it happened again. And now we've been told it would be fixed. And it's just happened again.
Yeah, no. And I'm on board with that, right?
What kind of timeline are we talking about with this? Are we talking like a week?
This is stuff over the course of a year, McLeod. We have repeatedly been told they are fixing it and have fixed it. And it just happens again on another pack.
Yeah, that literally just sounds like platitudes. Which is not good.
Yeah, I don't even do any of the special deals. I just pay the reduced price for buying a couple months in a row, 6 months to a year in a row, and then I don't worry about it. I don't need to train multiple characters. I barely use the ones I have. Why do I need extras?
Right. I mean, that's fair. And
it's a deal, Dawn, and it's.
I know. I am probably missing out on like an extra $10.
It's how much you save.
You're practically saving money with this, like, you know.
Practically, not exactly, but practically.
Not exactly.
It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the friends you spend along the way.
It's about sending a message.
Well, I think the dirtiest one here isn't the destroyer packs. It isn't the retriever packs. It was the Omega Alt one with the discount for alts, where we were reassured that no, you know, this will auto renew as you want, but it will auto renew at the discounted price. And then it auto renewed at full price. So people who have alt accounts galore that had been waiting on CCP to drop this before reselling their alts, because then it takes it back to the old price. Mm-hmm. They bought it. You know, they might have done 10 accounts like this and gone, okay, I'm cool with CCP. Yes. Swift, it has been auto-renewing for people, apparently, at full price.
Yeah.
It might be set to not auto-renew, but that setting might not work.
Like, I've seen multiple people saying that it's auto-renewing for them at full price. This is the issue.
Anyway, like, that's not what I wanted to get at. I didn't want to put the blame on anyone. I just wanted people to be aware that this might be an issue and to check it if you are getting one of those packs.
Yes, that's the ultimate thing at the end of it.
Just be aware.
Keep an eye on it.
Well, I mean, I'm glad we're getting that issue front and center with at least with Swift, so that's good. Other than that,
Keepstar dead yet? Is Keepstar dead yet? What's going on there?
I don't know.
Is it dead yet?
I don't know. I'm not even.
I mean, look at that bee on that wrecking ball, right? He has terrible aim. That's why the Keepstar isn't dead yet.
Well, he's a goon.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, true.
He hasn't learned to sort of really get his F2 kind of game down.
We the people rise up has a first time question, not a troll at all. He wants to know when the Imperium and Goonswarm finally going to get rid of and separate from Mittens. I don't know. Yeah, why would we?
Yeah,
because he's a bad man,
give
Eric.
a specific reason.
I like Alex. By the way, super nice guy in person, guys.
Just
we don't need the in-person option.
It just so happens that if you're a toxic person who decides that for whatever reason you're down with like essentially pushing his group and his friends out of the game that they love, you know, that maybe that might irk him a little and it might make him a little bit angry / a little bit hostile towards you. You know,
I want to. Are Alki and Duck still out there in the audience? I gotta check. I gotta tell you what. You know, Duck, who was recently in there, right? You know, something happened, and I hope not to divulge much because here's the thing. But you know, he had to get up out of a wheelchair to give Mittens a hug, and it so moved Mittens, and Mittens talked about it, you know, and you know, just because, you know, hey, he keeps the game interesting for us, right? I love to hear him rant. I love it. So
his rants like on Sunday was just
I love it.
Something.
But yeah,
special.
but guys, you know, he's normal.
Let him answer the whole which negative history question, because I'm kind of 50-50 as to whether or not he's going to go with the wizard hat, which has been trod ground so many times that it's just ridiculous, or the here to ruin your game that was DJ who then joined PanFam.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, I
DJ
wonder.
that said that.
Yeah, totally was. I mean, not gonna lie, you know, that whole presentation was amazing.
Oh my god, I love
but,
that
you know.
presentation. I just watch it every once in a while.
Let's keep in mind that after he said that, he was hired by CCP.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know who CCP Shrigs was, that was him.
I'm gonna see if I can find the link to that video.
Oh, I'll find that link to the video for sure.
I mean, that was back in the days of HTFU, right?
Yes.
Hard and
By the way, if you guys haven't seen this, I mean, it is one of the awesomests, right?
It's legit genius. I'll see if I can put captions on as well. Here we go. But yeah, we can carry on talking, like, you know.
Yep, there's the link, guys. Oh yeah.
It's just so good.
what is it?
Yeah, this was the one with the, you know, we're not here to ruin the game, we're here to ruin your game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I love the, you know, how he speaks and in the inflection in his voice just make that presentation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, this is old stuff, guys. 2009.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like 40 minutes late for that panel or something too?
Yeah, well, he passed out on his bed at one point, and then got woken up and was like, "Oh shit, I have to do a presentation."
Yepsies.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah,
So,
I do like that. Yeah, so that is
there we go. There we go. He's answered the question. He's answered the question.
What
Now, I
Yeah.
am curious as to why you think burn Jita is a massive negative thing.
like,
I love burn Jita.
I don't know about you guys, but like when I'd started out in obviously in high sec, like, you know, it was really weird because it felt like I was alone in a crowd, because you saw people flying about, but like being able to actually converse with them and get a conversation going was always super difficult. And it always felt like the space was populated, but it was so static in the same sort of the same kind of, you know, same frame of reference, like, you know, nothing really like happened. You know, the you know, you were in these, like, you know, either Federation space or Mars space, or, you know, Caldari or Mimitar kind of space, but like there was never anything like actually actively going on with those, you know, with those
By the way,
factions
CCP Swift.
in any way.
Yeah, CCP Swift. He just checked. He says it does not renew,
Or didn't renew on his account.
Oh, well, true. Did it renew on someone else's?
I'll respect that answer though. Like,
if it does happen, you should file a billing support ticket.
Yeah,
like,
that's what you definitely should do.
Yeah, no worries, Swift. We appreciate that, by the way, in the chat. That's why I wanted to break and point that out. So thank you very much.
Was that a typo there?
I would say then so.
Now auto renew.
That does seem awkward, but no, we understand.
I just want to let you know, clarify that one.
That's fine. So something has gone weird with whoever it is that's had the issues.
Yeah. Let's
right.
get up to that.
It should be, as Swift says, something weird's happened. Fine. Yeah.
And it's really good. And I love Swift that you popped in here to correct us, because, you know, it was seen by one person or whatever, and it really shouldn't be happening. So
yeah,
excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty figures. That's awesome. I love that. The Magic
Not
Rainbow
playing
Land. I
Eve,
love that.
Redlands.
What
Not
world? What
playing
area that
Eve.
is?
That
That
was
was
the
the
old,
north.
the old north of the old Northern Coalition, as in the actual coalition of Northern Coalition. It always annoys the shit out of me that I have to fucking, actually call it that.
You know what I want to
Specify
marvel at is
specifically.
how Test doesn't really exist anymore.
Oh, it's called Brave now.
I know.
God fucking damn you, so.
Well, you know it's true. Come on.
Wait,
Yeah,
Dawn,
remember Tadiska,
What?
CZ Swift was here and confirmed that shouldn't happen, so make sure it doesn't happen.
if Tess doesn't exist anymore, then whose asses are the Mimitar role players kicking in Great Wildlands?
That's a Horde Sig.
Ah, okay.
Is that what we consider them now?
Yeah. Correct.
Dappy is hiding in PH. Maybe.
No, I mean like that. I still love when I had that long show with Billy and PGL, and I asked Billy, "Are you comfortable with the fact that you just killed your alliance for attacking us?" And he's like, "I'm confident whatever happens, because they were so confident they were going to win."
Yeah.
And I was right.
I just like to take a moment to address We the People's latest question here. Burn Jita was orchestrated with the intent to make explosions happen in space. In EVE Online, if you undock, even in HiSec, you are consenting to have your stuff blown up.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it works. That's why Concord doesn't prevent people from blowing you up. They just blow them up afterwards if they haven't paid Concord off. So, no, it's not.
No.
It's not harming people's experience. It's providing people with an experience.
It's the exact experience, right? And my favorite character in CCP Hilmar, right? I mean, he says in all the interviews, you're never safe and there are always consequences, right? That's Eve. No, it's not the same as walking down the sidewalk and consent to being killed or robbed. That is absolutely different.
Absolutely not.
When the CEO states you are never safe in this game, 100% guaranteed to be safe. And by the way, yes, that effort is the trading of ships and pods and everything else that are in them for the gang.
I just want to point out here that new players are not flying around in billion-isk stuffed freighters in Jita. Okay?
Joe Mama, here's the thing. The New York mayor will tell you that, in fact, being mugged and assaulted and robbed in New York City are crimes. These are things that cause people... Hang on. These are things that cause people to get removed from society. They get arrested. They get locked up. On the other hand, in EVE Online, you do not get banned or disciplined as a player for doing that. It is part of the game.
But and let's also remind everybody.
Don't.
Yeah.
And that's an important distinction. Saying they should is wonderful if you have a vision of HiSec that says HiSec should be safe. The developers don't. The people who run the game don't.
So 2 points on that. Horrendous, right? Number one, being mugged or something while in New York City, that's really part of the visitor experience when you go there. Okay.
No,
so that's just part of the flavor of the city.
Eric, no, that is not just part of the flavor unless you're being mugged by a rat. If you're being mugged by a rat on the subway and he wants your pizza, that is definitely part of the flavor, and you should tip him.
Golf clap all around on that one. That's beautiful. That brings a tear to my eyes.
Wait. There are consequences to ganking.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
you get blown up.
But my
Conquest
second point,
blows you up. You get a criminal timer. Other people can come and shoot
and your
you
security
freely
rating
after
drops.
that, and your security rating drops. There are
So there are consequences.
Remember a very important point of Burn Jita. We announce it weeks in advance exactly when it's going to be, and people still go there and get blown up.
And shocked by it too.
Yo, I'm not going to tell you that CCP has all of their consequences and standings properly tuned, because if I were to do that, I'd be lying my ass off. But there are consequences. Now, whether those consequences are harsh enough, that's definitely an issue that can be discussed, but there are consequences.
Oh, we the people rise up. Get over it. The punishment happened. It's over.
We the people. Yes, that did happen. That did happen. And when he sobered up, he apologized to that player. He immediately said, "Oh my God, don't do that. That was stupid." He accepted his punishment without complaint. And before that punishment was rendered, before any punishment was rendered, he immediately stepped down from his position as the chairman of the CSM. So, yeah.
And didn't he give a miss too?
He did the crime. He did the crime, and he did the time. There you go. I mean, you can say that it should be unforgivable, but I tell you what. What's the worst thing you've ever done, and what should we not forgive you for? Because, judging somebody's entire existence on one moment, that's not fair.
Yeah. And by the way, that's why they don't do the Alliance panel with alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
CCP provided that alcohol too, I think. Am I right? Or they just let them bring it. They let them bring it.
Do we still have the Alliance panel?
I don't even know. And by the way, I don't know that CCP gave them all the alcohol. But they were all allowed to be drunk on the panel and have fun and do whatever, right? And that led to that. No, just bad judgment. And when somebody accepts what they did and tells everybody about it, it's very different than if somebody just said, "Screw you, I was right." Right? It's very different.
Or if they try to evade their ban again and again by making Mrs. the Matani.
That's not poignant.
Who would do that? I mean, that's such an offhand approach to the whole thing.
Oh, you guys are dorks.
Yeah, I totally missed the context of
that. We'll have to circle
What?
around on this one a second time.
Like, show. No, so yeah, I mean, it's it's a very different person that takes responsibility and apologizes, right?
Yeah, I do love that the person in chat's like, "I'm a new goon, and I know we don't tolerate harassment." I'm like, yeah, but you don't seem to know what 2010 goons was like. There was
it was very different. The game was very different.
The game was different. The internet was different.
Yeah, you just beat me to it, Mac. I was going to say internet culture at the time was...
people grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
10 years ago, we were all 10 years younger.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, shit. Are you saying I'm old?
Yes,
yeah,
you're old.
Oh.
I'm not. You're old.
You guys are like...
look
at your hairline. Look at your hairline there.
I don't have a hairline.
Exactly.
Look at your hairlines. Thank you very much.
I love the new horrendous...
What are you actually talking about there? Mac, I mean,
you may be represented as a couple.
I know what image Mac's using. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I love those guys in a Muppet Show.
My hair is just as long as it appears on my INN profile picture. So
there you go.
Hairline hasn't moved at all.
Do you remember all this stuff that got shared over the in-game browser? No, I remember a certain fish being shoved up in a place it's not supposed to be.
No. Let's not talk about that.
Don't be going there.
And on that note, I've got a meeting in only 20 minutes that I'm going to run away to.
Fine, only 20 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Bastard.
By the way, who's older by hairline, me or Soth?
Soth, very much so.
Very much.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's like by hairline.
Nobody's. Why did somebody bring Mint Chip up? We're not going there.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, Volt wins that.
Alrighty, so what are we gonna talk about next? You know, guys, I got 50 more minutes to chit chat about E.
I mean, people bringing up Mint Chip also reminds me of like all of the other kind of like random CCP picks for like, you know, for community devs back around that kind of time were interesting.
You mean our favorite CCP devs, CCP Chair and CCP Plant?
Yeah. There's also
then there was
also the alternative CCP guard as well.
You remember that worm they found in the aquarium?
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, we the people don't understand the divisions of goons in different games and things. They're not always the same goons that play. I don't know. He's a hater. He's a troll. I'm just gonna let him troll because he looks kind of stupid. Sorry, did I interrupt you on something, South?
What? I wasn't paying attention.
This is what I meant by the alternative CCP guard, by the way. He's bulked up a bit.
Yeah.
Looks taller.
He might be a little bit taller.
Looks wider as well.
I'm still shorter and wider, so I'm good.
What was Michael Bolton like? Ended up being a CCPer. What the fuck was his name?
Someone's asking, how do you join a clan or whatever? Are we gonna do some
be 5 years old? I don't know, be 9, and then you know, and into games, especially like, you know, fantasy games. Then you can join a guild.
The Food I video. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not a newbie show where we teach people how to play this game. I don't think anyone here knows how to.
However, for new people in the game, new people in the game, right? Join Karma Fleet. Apply to join Karma Fleet. They are big newbie trainers in Goonswarm. They're very nice, great group to be with. Right? What else can you say about joining something? Right? Reach out there and attempt to join Karma Fleet. Go through the process.
I mean, if we had an improved corp finder, that would be nice for new people to, you know, find corporations.
Who? What?
Hint, nudge, nudge.
What? What'd you say? Say it again.
I said it would be nice to have an improved corp finder.
Oh, yes.
Can you really honestly expect it to be improved, though?
Well, you could at least not hide it. I mean, that would be an option.
That would be useful for sure. But if it's more trouble than it's actually, you know, helpful, then it's probably worth hiding.
I just want to note here that CCP themselves said that the number one thing that keeps new players in the game is joining a player-run corporation. So we should get them into player-run corporations, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
It's huge. I mean, think about this, right? Don, we've hung out in real life and done things. McLeod, I don't even know how many years we've known each other, and same for Soth, right? You know, part of the reason we do this and play this game is because we're all friends, and we can yell and scream each other about other things, and you know, have the typical friend arguments and all that stuff, and we're still friends. You know, and that's what, and I guess, you know, that's what you talk about, the culture of your organization in the game, right? What is it, right? And how do you all interact, and how do you all keep everybody together, right? How do you have an 18-month war against you and get taken down to one constellation, and you're out partying every weekend, having a great time, and just waiting for the end game, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to break us up. If you took all our stuff, right? We just go somewhere and find another place to begin.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, the thing that breaks organizations and player groups apart is, something fundamentally wrong with the way that it's kind of all put together. And
yeah,
at this point in time, Goons and kind of the Imperium are so well put together, so well kind of like knitted together as such. Like, that ain't happening unless somebody has been playing a fucking extra super long fucking long-com.
Just remember, took them 18 months to take all the territory, and took us a week to take it back, right?
Yeah, but that's just kind of not how the game is.
I mean, we start making music videos and it's all over for the other side. That's just it.
Yeah,
Brisk and the team, Stoth, you were involved in some of those, It's hilarious. Great. I love them. I love to just listen to them. Sometimes I go up in my loft, put it on the big screen TV. I'm like, click. We're just going to listen to some Goon songs for a while. I know that probably sounds weird to some people, but it's just fun. I like it.
Oh, honestly, the parodies
we should
are
definitely
amazing.
we should definitely do some more, but seriously,
Oh my God.
list is apparently very busy.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me turn that off. It's actually my development phone for software that I do for a thing. Nobody even uses. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, that's all good, dude.
That is true. That is true, Numenor. We do owe Happy a thank you for cleaning out all the old crap, so we didn't have to unanchor it. Because we had to unanchor that shit and reorganize. Oh my God.
Well, firstly,
we never would have done it.
Firstly, that people would get angry and mad about the fact that it unanchored and nobody told them, or they had a whole bunch of stuff in there, and suddenly it's now being tied up because it's now in, it's now been fucking moved to low sec and all that jazz, and you'd have a whole bunch of people just moaning, complaining about it. So yeah. We foregoed that and just had a fucking big ass war.
We can't say we just had one because it's been 7-8 months. It's almost it's been a long time since we had it. So it's time to
I mean, I'm not saying oh yeah, we should chill
wash
out.
our hands.
No, let's carry on with the fucking war, because who likes peacetime? Aside from people who like making money.
I think Soft was typing with the mic on because I have these super silent keys now.
No.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
You can't hear when I talk.
I apologize. I had to type real quick.
I have no suppression.
Oh, it was Dawn. Oh,
yeah, I had to type real quick.
Oh, was your dinosaur dying or?
Yeah, she was being toxic in her dinosaur chat.
No, clearly there was a really cute dinosaur and she wanted to,
He was a hot dinosaur, right?
You want to talk about cute dinosaurs? My dinosaur, I have a Subrex that is super cute. His name is Opal, and I get all the babies. So
see, I told you.
He looks like a burnt marshmallow.
For her, man. You opened the door for her.
Awesome.
I would totally stream it. If we didn't want to have anything up, I would stream the aisle and play it while we talked about other shit. So it'd be the most confusing stream ever. Because people are like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we watching this?
It would be pretty fucking confusing.
But then you could all see, the fun of running around through the jungle with not knowing if you're going to get eaten or not. like at night you can't even see very well. So like most of the time you're just like, I hope nothing finds me.
Mm.
Or you can watch me murder other people because I'm decent at hunting other players.
Mm.
Like I wish I was as good at PvP and Eve as I am at the dinosaur game, but I am not.
It's probably because you PvP a hell of a lot more in the dinosaur game than actually in Eve. So
have you tried undocking in something else than a mining ship, Dawn?
Yeah,
that helps with the PvP.
Oh, shots
I do.
fired.
Listen, bitch. Our mining fleets we've already killed plenty of stuff, while mining.
So lots of
NPCs don't count, Dawn.
We killed a Vargur, and we killed a Loki, and we've killed a Lashak, and we've killed like these battleships keep coming in thinking they're going to just murder everyone, and then it's just like surprise. Prospects are scary. Procurers are scary.
Hey, I think we triggered General Adama. He's triggered. Oh my god. He's never heard of a Keepstar abortion ever in his life in Eve. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I find the stream title a little distasteful, but you know,
it was meant to trigger people. That's the idea.
Sex sells, baby.
That's kind of
not that way.
Not sex. Well, that's the Palm Hub. That looks like Pornhub edition, but that's the name of the station. It's not our doing.
Yeah, that's not our doing.
All right, great. 17 years playing Eve. There's been a lot worse happen in Eve.
Oh yeah. Someone got ganked in high sec. That's tragic.
Tragic. Oh yeah. We've had. I mean, this has been like the complainers program, really, right? Complain about mittens. Complain about burn Jita. By the way, burn Jita like is one of my all-time most favorite events. All time.
I have never participated because it looks like a lot of work.
I'm part of a corp that doesn't really do that kind of stuff. So yeah, the thing, and this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I know that people enjoy it, and I appreciate that they, get a lot of fun and entertainment from it. I know that it does not, destroy or severely negatively affect the game in anywhere near as much as some people may say or may try and claim it to be. And that's the thing, like my corp doesn't go in and do that kind of stuff. Like I don't go in and do that stuff, but I'm fine with other people going in and doing that kind of stuff. And I always kind of wish that more people had more of an open mind to sort of understand and respect other people's viewpoints on the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm constantly surprised as to how fucking ignorant people are.
Is this when we remind General Adama that CCP Swift was already here?
Yeah. Also, you should maybe look up what deferent means.
By the way, somebody had to ping him, and he came over big time. It was great. I loved it. He gets a huge thank you from me. That's a huge positive CCP thing, right? I know we beat up on them sometimes, but we gotta throw it their way when they're awesome. So
the thing is that, and the point is, like, sometimes a lot of the times when we are kind of like bad mouthing CCP, it's because they've done something bad and we're not entirely certain whether that was done bad, whether that was deliberate, whether that was accidental, or whether that was just like a bad judgment call on their part. And if we don't know from CCP about that kind of stuff, like, we have to assume, and generally we have to, we would like to assume the best, but invariantly, like, we end up like assuming the worst. It's just, it's human nature.
Well, yeah, so, no, we had a demonstrated action of it, right? That's my understanding from Bargos. That's why we reported on it. So.
Yeah, but it's nice to have the thing. What I'm saying is, it's really nice to have, like, CCP's like community developers, doing their job well and seeing these sorts of things come up in live streams and helping to solve or at least tackle some of the misinformation or some of the sort of like assumptions that are out there, right? Which is good. So like as you said, Eric, like definitely praise CCP and
By the way, since it just came up in chat and it's probably been up a couple times, right? Absolutely, here at INN, we are looking for your input to the show, right? So definitely click the link. If you're enjoying the show, definitely give some positive feedback. We'd love to have that from you. So please do that.
Constructive feedback.
Yeah, constructive.
And if you really, really like the show and you have a free Prime sub, then chuck it our way. It would be great.
I don't care about your money.
How do you chuck free Prime subs? I'm going to ask that.
You only get one.
It's
right, which I'm not using. I don't use my Prime sub.
There should be a little thing that like hovers around that is like,
So on the subscribe area, you can play around in there, and one of the options is your Prime using.
I guess you got to go out. I got to go out of mod mode.
Like basically, if you mouse over the actual screen, it should come up with the little thing on the right hand side, which is like Prime sub and little reminder.
It has a checkbox that says use Prime sub, and then you just subscribe.
But you can only do that if you are not already sub.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you've already used your Prime sub,
you're saying use the Prime sub. I thought I could throw it to somebody else, right? That's what I was thinking.
Oh no!
Yeah, because I sub here tier 1, but I have my free Prime sub.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think you can do twice too. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'll look into that. I'll see if we can.
Yeah.
I do Prime already.
I'm not sure if you can gift a Prime sub. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, but that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you can gift a Prime sub. But obviously, if you subbed, you can gift.
See, the vault says no,
and then use Prime sub on the actual. Like you could use Prime sub yourself and then gift somebody a regular sub.
Yeah, and if Vault says you can't, then you can't, because we all know Vault is one of those young kids that grew up with technology.
I grew up with the TRS-80. Okay, that was my beginning. Okay, if you wanted to load a video game into a computer, you did it off a cassette tape.
Oof.
And then came the Atari and the Intellivision with the cartridges. Then came next, right? PDP. I know that, baby.
Were those like before they actually called them floppy drives? They were disk drives, and they were like not discs, but they were like actually bent.
Well, there were the original. There were the 6 or 12. I forget which ones they are. And they were vertical, right? And then you got the 5.5, which was really cool because they were small and horizontal. And then you got the 3.5, which everybody said, "Oh, that's my hard disk." No, that's not your hard disk. Okay, your hard disk is in the computer, man. Floppy disk, baby. It's like when what's his name? I have seen your the moments every once in a while. Adam Sandler, he sings that Sloppy Joe songs like floppy disks, floppy disks.
What film was that?
486. General Dama, your first was a 486. Oh my God, you were like in the greatest times of the PC. The 486 was like the creme de la creme. Man, you got to start back. 8-inch floppy disks. Oh, on the mainframes, yeah. I once had a job where it looked like a giant, a cake carrier. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like put a cake in a little plastic thing, put it on top, lock it down. Okay. So, by the way, hard disks used to be put in mainframes that way. Okay? You would turn them and take them out, and you would put them in, and then you twist them, and there were 5 or 6 hard drives. Like they were huge, like LPs, like big records. It's huge. I used to do that. That was one of my student jobs when I was in school. I did some of that, mounting tapes on mainframes, all that stuff, running I forget that language that we used to write into to run batch jobs on the mainframe. I don't think it was JCL maybe. Yeah, JCL. So yeah.
Was it this sort of thing?
Yeah, they were as big as washing machines. You just put the drives right in the no, it wasn't like that. But
It wasn't like that. Okay.
There were giant hard drive devices that you could get, look like refrigerators and stuff, right? But these were the hard drives that you could put in, write stuff to, and remove them. It was crazy.
Wow.
Spectre Univacs. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, they were bigger. I'll find a picture of them sometime. We'll talk about them. But yeah.
I thought maybe I'd be able to Google it real quick, but yeah.
Yeah, it was all IBM stuff. But yeah, we would write backups to some of the backups would go to those rather than to physical tape. Right? But yeah, when you see, like old Bond films and things, they got the tapes going back and forth and spinning and everything. You would actually mount those, and when you put the tape, you fed the tape through, there was an actual vacuum that pulled the tape down where it went, and then it started wrapping around everything. So there was actually vacuums that did that. Punch card hell. Let's not go to punch cards, okay? Let's not talk about punch cards.
Let's not go there.
Always number your punch cards. That's all I'm going to say. Always hand number them. Because you drop those suckers and get them out of order, you're screwed. It's not like you can read them.
I mean, going somewhat forward in time on this, I was always very appreciative of the fact that WinZip could actually fit, like as a program, could fit onto a floppy disk.
Yeah.
And obviously, if anybody has ever, used, floppy disks sort of extensively at that time, WinZip was fantastic for that, because you could literally span, like you could literally compress and span a larger file or a larger program over a whole bunch of floppy disks, which was great.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yes, and Numenoria, I remember COBOL. I can still write COBOL because it's like reading the paper. And my favorite COBOL command is spaces. So yeah. Although I never had to use punch cards, guys. I never actually had to. I'm not that old. I'm just ahead of that. The VT terminals is where I lived, right?
Okay.
So
I had to use a punch card for one job. It was weird.
Really?
Oh, not for computers though.
Yeah, you're punching in and out time-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I totally forgot we were talking about computers. I was like, why are we talking about punch cards? But okay. Whatever.
He zoned out, came back in, people were talking about punch cards, and you were like, oh, right, I've used a punch card.
Yeah, I've used one of those before. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
VT100, that was I think the VT100 was either green or amber. Or maybe the VT110 or something, or VT200. I don't know, but we had in the lab, I mean, you could do it on the PC if you wanted, but we primarily worked at the time, Ultrix, which was the DEC version of Unix, because we had a lot of DEC machines. My first job actually had a DEC 5000 with a 20-inch screen, black and white screen on my desk. And to this day, I'm still irritated that there's no active Microsoft background that can do what Xfun did, if that takes anybody back. And what Xfun was when you ran it in X Windows was it made a background. It was background of the moon. And as the moon phase was changing, it changed. But not like, oh, this week it's full moon and next week it's new moon or whatever, right? It just flips one day. No. It slowly migrates. And then another fun thing on those things was called X-Trek. X-Trek, yeah, you could play Star Trek, and you could have 4 teams fighting each other and all that stuff. And X Springies from Carnegie Mellon. Somebody wrote a thing called X Springies. It was always kind of fun. You could play with the gravitational constant and which direction it was coming from. And you had springs and weights and things, and you could just like let them do things. It was kind of cool.
Ain't bad. I appreciated the little kind of Easter egg in Excel where you could literally I can't remember the specifics, but you basically had to go to a certain cell, type in a certain thing, press enter, and then it started a mini game.
Oh wow!
Like
I never
a
knew
driving
that.
game, like a driving game of some form. It's pretty cool. I miss those days when like programmers would actually put in Easter eggs into their like serious programs.
Yeah, that was, it's like the little things you do, and then, quality control and risk and liability and all that. X-Stock?
You mean all of the secret games in Excel?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Tech tapes a few months ago. Wow.
Okay.
So I mean, there's lots of interesting stuff out there. I mean, yeah, we've got a lot of interesting folks in the chat there. Text-based multiplayer games, right? Absolutely. Okay, file saves. Okay, where are you gonna go? Is this like you doing this live?
No, this is not me doing this live.
Oh, it's a video.
It's just a YouTube video. Yeah, YouTube video. Literally have no idea
Good evening,
what it's trying to do. This is a little bit more involved than I remember. From what I recall.
Vex, is even that a thing anymore?
I don't know. Oh, he's going to go all the way.
All the way.
There we go. There we go. Boom! Random Easter egg.
Oh my god. Space shoot, spill oil. Oh, he's shooting people. Oh, a little bump draft in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oil.
Look at those physics. Like, clearly a lot of time went into that.
So yeah. just a random random thing.
Wow.
I mean, obviously, I think they had different kind of like secret kind of games, obviously.
Yeah, I want to there's a place around here you can go buy old video games, and we're moving some stuff around in the house and doing different things, and I'm sitting there going, really nice finishing touch in the basement would be just like one of the walls just lined with old video games from the arcade era. It'd be fun. Not one of those like you go to Costco and you get it 2,000 of your favorite video games on this one machine. No. I want like
I don't have 2,000 games I want to play. Like there's some old games that you can get on like your Switch for free and stuff, and I just cannot. I can't play them.
You can't play them. Why?
No, it just physically is just like it hurts. I'm like, this is so unfun. The mechanics are bad.
So what you're saying is you're a graphics whore.
I am.
A little bit. It probably is.
And you're playing Eve.
Yeah.
Well,
it has good graphics.
And
she really wants
dinosaur game.
When do you appreciate
fun.
those graphics though?
When I zoom in and look at my pretty shit.
Right.
Why do you think I have skins?
I can cause at least one person watching the stream to replay a 15-year-old game by just saying its name.
Which
that's
one?
Impressive.
Beetlejuice.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
That game looks awful.
It's like horrible.
I'm sure it was fun though, but
it is fun.
The thing is, it always looks worse when you replay it than what you remember it to be.
It's still maintained by fans these days, so it might actually look better now.
Like I don't know why, but like playing like GoldenEye on the N64, for example, like I always recall that game to look a bit better than it actually did. Like
I don't think my friends ever made it through the actual game. All we ever did was play the multiplayer, like hunting each other.
Of course you played the multiplayer.
We would be like rocket launchers.
Mac, that might also be because you are now playing it. Because you're now playing it on an LCD, right, and not on an old TV as you used to back in the day. Yeah, because CRTs do smooth out things quite a lot. So you don't have you can't tell those individual pixels apart that you can clearly see on an LCD.
It did seem a little bit more kind of aggressively edgy, like the kind of
Leisure Shoot Larry.
The models and all that kind of stuff. Like it seemed like those were a lot more kind of edgy when I watched a replay of it on YouTube.
I like Tempest. Tempest was kind of my game.
Tempest? Which one was that?
Tempest, the game? You were like this little thing that went like this and went around in a circle with different shapes, and things came up in the columns underneath you, and you had to shoot them. So it's basically a firing button and a knob that spun. I enjoyed that one. Like I said, I'm not a big, like a first-person shooter kind of game guy, right?
Did you see that somebody
way too much Free Space back in the day?
Did you see somebody was able to get Doom to play on a Lego brick?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Trying to find it. Proving to be a little bit difficult. Oh, there we go.
Okay, now
It's super low res, but yeah, it's there.
What else is going on in Eve, guys?
nothing.
Right,
I mean,
apart from nothing,
dude, that is so cool.
Apparently, gas prices are crashing because we finally figured out how to mine gas in a reasonable amount. So that's fun.
Oh, that's lovely.
Once again, unintended consequences by CCP's brain dead changes.
I think
Facebook's going to come back and call you out on that, man.
I don't fucking care. I'm not wrong.
So apparently we have a Titan and a Super and HiSec shooting.
Titan and a Super in HiSec?
Yeah, some event going on.
Oh.
For Federation Day celebrations.
Interesting.
Federation Day celebrations. Long live the Kadari.
I think this is Galente.
Well, the Kadari in there, it's just not a Federation thing.
So, yeah.
What Rourke will sale in the forum? Can grab it.
Yeah, because there's the Federation Day Proving Grounds going on as well.
Or Edition.
Galente, for sure.
As soon as you want to move that well, you won't get hit with anything.
Yes, the Titan is invulnerable. Of course it is. Come on.
Duh.
Did you expect anything else?
Probably not.
I mean, if it wasn't invulnerable, then some player groups will realize this and figure out a way of like somehow coming in and killing it. Like it's just that's how we as players work.
Like all the Leshaks. I think they should do more things with like fun capitals and high sec, and like I actually like the little Uli. These people were banned, so let's blow up their shit events.
Yeah, I definitely.
It gives those the newbies or the high sec players that maybe are never going to venture into nullsec, and they're like, oh my god, I get to see this giant ship. It's amazing.
And it's exploding. Yay.
I know. Does it still have the AoE damage when it explodes?
No, they took that off a while ago. There was some significant. They're like this happened like literally years ago. They removed it because of the because we had a significant Titan brawl at one point, and some dead Titans and stuff, and people were complaining about the significant server issues, and one of the things that they realized that was a significant contributor to that were the AoE damage effects from Titans blowing up.
But that could be a really cool lore event where they actually anticipate players turning up and destroying the Titan that gets dropped by them.
You know what would be nice also is like if a random NPC TO appeared in high sec and you help like the Amar fleet or whatever, or whichever fleet, right? Try to destroy the building, so you have to come back for reinforcement timers. Not like maybe just 2, reinforcement and then destruction. And then once it blows up, it pops out maybe some capital ships to blow up or something like that. That would give the high sec puppies the feeling of what it's like when we go actually murder things in space. That would give the little lore people something to be all hee about. Oh, just a thought. I wouldn't participate in it, but it would not hurt me or affect me in any way. So I'm okay with it.
So just random thought, like Dawn's random thought moment.
It would work.
I don't think it really gives people the true nullsec kind of
I mean, waiting around for timers and blowing shit up, I feel like that really does. Just because,
I don't think they'll be waiting for timers. They'll just be like, "Oh, something happened in this system. Let's go and have a look."
I mean, to be fair, 2 out of 3 times, the NPC tier would have to blue ball you.
Yeah,
give you the true.
Yeah, and you could put a little battle or pirate fleet defending it if you wanted to make it, more interesting. So that that's perfectly fine.
So suddenly 20 drifter battleships appear out of nowhere, like, oh, we're fucked.
That'd be hilarious. Joke's on you. You thought you were gonna get to blow something up. No, we're blowing you up.
Yeah, and the only thing you read in local is "Welcome to the Age of Chaos."
Oh man, that would be bad. Yeah.
And that, everyone, is why I'm not a game developer.
You'd just be mean to your players? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
You'd just be so mean. So goddamn mean.
What is happening? There's a special workable for public auction.
Yeah, an ore-based.
Oh, what, like thingies Veldmort?
With double mining form and link effectiveness, 100% drone damage bonus on top. A Whirlpool Ore Development Edition. Is this real?
I don't know.
No, this is made up just for you.
The starting bid is 200 billion. I really need some money.
I would love for somebody to have concocted this specifically just to troll Dawn.
Oh my god, I believe it.
That would make my day.
With a fake CCP lookalike website and all.
I would never undock it because it looks like it's pretty much a one of a kind. But I want this.
Yeah,
How do I get this?
That's the whole idea that it's a one of a kind.
But how do I get it? And where is it at?
You don't.
It is probably in some horrible system to try and get it from, and I'm going to lose it just trying to move it. Where's Kumi? I need his wallet. Hold on.
I don't think you just need Kunmi's wallet.
It's only 200 bill. He's got like 1 trillion. He'll be fine.
The starting bid is 200 bill.
Yeah, I don't think a bunch of people are going to bid on it.
You think?
It's an expensive item that is frivolous. Of course, people are going to spend a shitload of money on it.
Of course.
You know?
Because I know Jay doesn't have the money. Jay is bad at making money. So I don't know where it is. So Jay's not going to help. All right. Hey, chat, if anyone wants to buy it for me, I'd be totally down for that. It looks very similar to some of the skins I have for it, but
I'm going to have to actually literally Google this.
Someone posted the link in the chat. So that is the thing. So if anyone wants to buy it for me or keep me from buying it, go ahead. For Roberto, I just linked it. There's a special edition Rorqual available for auction. And I'm highly interested because I don't own any like unique or fun ships.
Oh. Okay. The classic init flex.
The best part is that it's actually worse in every way than a regular Rorqual.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I think they like, I don't know, but I would like the ship, but I don't know how to get it, and I don't have 200 billion just hanging around. I wonder if Zungan probably doesn't have any. Zungan has money, but he doesn't like me that much. Like, not that much.
It literally has less structure hit points.
I would never fly it. It would just be a hangar queen, okay?
More
it would literally just stay in my hangar as a little, like, look what I have.
A lower inertia modifier, so it's literally like it literally has less hit points, less drones capacity. It's fatter and, like, you know, slower basically.
It does still have the drone damage bonus though.
Look, it is fatter. It's got higher mass. That's important, right?
Sure.
I mean, maybe less capacity, less cap capacity, but like cap recharge time is actually it has less cap capacity and a faster recharge time, which means in actual fact it's probably pretty good on cap. Like it's peak cap cap recharge is actually pretty fast comparatively. It's still not that fast, but you know. But yeah, it's looking like pretty bad.
I just don't think that you're seeing the potential here.
Hey,
could you imagine the leader of Locust Fleet, the mining queen, owning this super unique mining ship?
Oh Jesus, the maximum jump range.
Oh god.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad.
That's so good.
Half the jump range.
Yeah, because it's the old Rorqual.
Oh my god.
It's so tiny.
Well, that's what she just said.
Oh my god, that's
what are the boni? They are on screen right now. I mean, come on. On the left, you
It's
have
the bonuses.
Victoria
plural for
Go
it
to
is
the traits.
bonuses. The plural
the
for that
traits.
is soth is bonuses.
No, go to the traits.
No,
It's
it's
literally a
Bonai.
picture. Is it Bonai?
No,
Okay,
I know, but it
we'll-
does show it. You just scroll up on it.
Okay.
I'm looking at the thing.
All right. Yeah. I'm getting there.
There you go.
What's fittings?
No, not that one.
Oh, there we go. My bad.
There you go. So
Oh, no, that's a lot less traits.
mining foreman link bonus is doubled. Bonus to capital remote shield booster range, which I don't think the other one had.
It does.
Wait, no, that 900% bonus to survey scanning.
Why? Well, that's the same as the other roll call. It's 900% bonus
Is it?
survey scanner range. Yeah.
Is this 900? I see
200 to
400.
cargo scanner range.
Oh, 900.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
10 for the clone vat bag. Great. 90% reduction. But yeah, yes, the bonus wise, the only bonus that seems to be better is the drone damage and the mining foreman boost. And I guess.
Yeah. Capital remote shield booster range is terrible comparatively.
Yeah.
Nope, it can't fit a panic module.
It can't fit a panic module.
Even worse.
Nope.
Oh yeah, good point.
When this thing was in the game, panic didn't exist.
So stupid. I told you I would never undock it.
That is a special item. That's what that is.
Yep.
Good God.
This Rurkle is offensive. I agree. I feel like it just got missed when they were doing a lot of changes. They just never followed up with this one. So if anyone really likes me for some reason, please buy that for me. If not, it's okay. But I'll know. I'll know that you didn't get it. Cheap bastards. All right, so final thoughts?
You might as well go with final thoughts, yeah. What's your final thoughts there, Dawn?
My final thought is everyone should have a good weekend. People should come play dinosaurs with me. It's fun. And you guys should watch The Boys to see the giant tentacle penis. Those are my final thoughts.
I think it's called the super sausage or something, right?
The love sausage.
The love sausage.
Oh my God. Eric.
You know what? Somebody needs to do a parody of Love Sausage to the Love Boat song. Okay. So I want to thank CCP Swift for coming on the show today, not really a show, but in chat and help us out understanding and making sure that something was functioning within the system. So that was awesome. And I thank CCP Swift for that. So I'm really happy. So that's it. And by the way, I'm going to thank McLeod for the amazing and awesome, horrendous avatar.
I was there going you know what? We're all old kind of complaining men at some point in some way, shape, or form. So
those guys are awesome.
So that it was essentially an image I could use for any of us if I needed to. It just happened to be horrendous this time.
It could be. Yep, it's horrendous's turn in the old man balcony.
Yeah, I mean, it could have easily have worked for say Dirk if he was on.
Or any of us, yeah. Except for Dawn, it doesn't work for Dawn.
Oh, it still works for Dawn.
Old man screaming at cloud.
Yep.
That's my one last thing, and thank you everybody in the audience for watching the show. We appreciate everything that you put in chat, and we kind of watch it, and we love it. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. Sothra still.
Yeah, I got
Anything
nothing.
you want to get off your chest?
No,
not at all.
Nothing.
No, nothing aggravates you in the world.
I got it all out. Thank you.
You got it all out, and part of that was in the pre-show before the actual show.
Yes, like the things that I shouldn't say live on the show on Twitch. Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh man, we suck. Hit Scanny says we suck.
Darn.
Well, you can you can wait for an hour until the meta show, and then you can tell them that they suck too if you want.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's basically a reminder for all of you out there that the meta show is going to be here in an hour. So yeah,
that's right.
Definitely check that out.
We're like the warm up.
Wait, the auction thread's closed. They turned the ship into a skin and got rid of it.
Ooh, that's so unfortunate, Dawn.
Yeah,
you had your heart set on it and everything. Oh.
I know. I wanted it.
Very sad.
I can't have it now.
Very sad.
Fucking cruel.
Sad.
The heartbreak is real here on Push Talk.
Most of all, after he asked a GM and they told him that it's fine to trade and to auction.
Yeah, but remember, GMs don't actually know anything. They're
right.
Not actually helpful.
Not actually helpful. I like that.
Yeah, the last time a GM said it was fine to put a whole bunch of bubbles around a fucking Keepstar.
Yeah, they're gonna regret that choice.
So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for checking the show out. I guess we will see you next week. But yeah, check out the meta show now, and yeah, until then, we'll see you next week.
Next week. Well, we'll see you guys. You might not see Eric.
Bye. Exactly.
Bye, guys.